So even in tiger seeing, tiger spotting, like in equity investing, a tremendous amount of luck is required. You can have all the skills that you have in the world, and without any great logic, you put 70% of your money in large cap fund, like what any good advisor will tell you, and you put 30% or 20% you put in mid cap, and 10% you put in small cap. And after 1 year you reallocate it because you said, oh, small cap has run up too much, it's already become 20% of my portfolio, so I'll remove something from small cap and put it in large cap. And then you find that small cap has again done well, then again you remove some money, you put it in large cap. Now it becomes very difficult saying, oh, then somebody tells you, no, it's small cap which actually give you better return than large cap. So you go and put more money into small cap exactly at a time when you should be perhaps not putting more money into small cap, and then you find that small cap has crashed and it is large cap which is doing well. It's very difficult to say that large cap will do well, small cap will do well, or mid cap will do well. So you maintain a ratio. Sometimes that ratio works in your favor, that it is large cap which does well. Then you say, okay, large cap has already done well, so let me increase the weightage to small cap. Right. So similarly, while spotting tigers, somebody tells you that, look, we just spotted a tiger there. So you go there and you find that well, it's not so great. The tiger is sitting there doing nothing, whereas the place where you left from, a tigress is playing with her cubs in the water. So maybe you would have got better photographs there, but maybe you're better off coming here, maybe some more action is happening here. It's very difficult to choose whether you should be in the place where you are, where you have all the data saying there is a tigress here, she's hungry, she's got 2 cubs, and it's a place where you expect a barasingha or a deer, something to come here, and maybe it will make a kill. Then you have to wait there for 2 hours, 3 hours, again asking your driver to move around a bit because of the reasons that I said, that you cannot wait in one place for beyond 20 minutes, right? So with all these conditions, similarly like equity, with all kind of restrictions, all kind of temptations, all kind of FOMO, with lot of data coming your way, lot of information coming your way, you do not know how to react, right? So with all these limitations, you go on a vacation, you go and stay in a good place. This place which I am staying, where I have shown you all these pictures, is a place called Motel Chandan in Kanha, which we reached by reaching Nagpur, 3 of us, and we drove down from Nagpur to Kanha, stayed in this place, went into the forest 1, 2, 3, 4 times, with short trips of 3-4 hours. In fact, the morning trip in Kanha is about 5.5 hours, 5 hours for sure, and the evening trip is about 3 hours. So in a day you spend about 8 hours. We spend 2 days spending 8 hours each, and one what is called a full day trip. A full day trip is 12 hours. That's a little more expensive, but it gets you in 15-20 minutes before the others do. You are allowed to come out 15-20 minutes later. You carry your food for the whole day. In places like Corbett, which they have now stopped the full day thing, or even in Kaziranga, you have a machan where you can go and sit, right? It's about 150 feet up, so you climb the stairs, you sit there, you have your food, and you can continue watching. Whereas in places like Kanha, you end up eating your food in the jeep itself. Of course, there are loos, etc., which are very clean, so especially for women. It's a good way to see the forest. Yes, it's a little more expensive. Yes, you need a lot of patience. Yes, the jeep tosses you up and down. I'm sure you're burning a lot of calories like horse riding. But yes, like I said, enjoy, have your fun. You have no clue when the guide or the driver with all their experience tell you idhar sher milega, udhar sher milega, or idhar baag milega, udhar baag milega. It does not mean a thing, right? It just does not mean. If you spot a tiger, it is luck. So you will end up spotting a tiger, but it is not the driver's skill, it is not the guide's skill, it is just that you spotted the tiger. That's about it. So this is what happens. So go, find out, have fun, make your trips, take your children along. Yesterday we saw a 4-year-old seeing a tiger cub for the first time. She was so excited. Right, so take your kids along, enjoy, have the fun, enjoy the fresh air in the forest. With whom did I come here? I came with a guy called Kapil Sharma. He calls himself Kapil Sharma Photography. It's a photography guide, so if you are a photographer, he could add some value to you. Otherwise, go enjoy the forest, because there are 2-3 things. One is we are looking for good photographs. Yesterday I got a good photograph of a cobweb, right? It's not something which you see very often, a beautiful cobweb, but getting it on picture is very difficult. The one more thing which I wanted to tell you, there is something which your eye will see, something which your DSLR camera will capture, something which your nice phone camera, Samsung 22, Samsung 23 will capture, or an iPhone will capture, or a good OnePlus also has good camera. No, I don't recommend a Chinese product. So I use a Samsung S22. So some of these cameras can capture very well, but still what your eye captures is the best. So sometimes when you see a tiger, or when you see a tiger cub, or you see a leopard, just keep your camera away, just shoot it with your eye, carry the memories. Sometimes that is good, sometimes you feel your camera can capture it well, so capture that, capture sunrise, capture sunset, capture butterflies, capture birds, right? Do all that, have fun, learn to enjoy the forest. The tiger is just incidental to the forest. Thank you.